Well, how about a make or two that you've had?
Yeah, it was interesting. You keyed me in that before we were on this that these would be questions. So I was trying to think about them, and it struck me that the makes that come to mind when they happened, I didn't understand that they were a make. It's only in hindsight that I really understand the makes of my life. Uh, and so the one that really comes to mind is one of my past jobs was a field service engineer for a company called Flender Grafenstaden. They built gearboxes that went on steam and gas turbines. So, they're the size of a room. They can weigh upwards of 50 tons. Massive, massive mechanical machines. And my job was to fly around the world and go to job sites and overhaul these machines. And so I have on 24 hours notice, I would end up in Buenos Aires with a couple hours to book a hotel room and no idea where I was going, who I was working with, really what I was doing other than showing up on a job site and assessing the situation and trying to figure out what to do. And it's a make for me because when I started that job, that idea scared the hell out of me. I was somebody who wanted a plan. I wanted contingencies for all the things that could go wrong. I wanted to know every step that was going to happen along the process. And doing that job forced me to learn how to operate without a plan, to operate totally on the fly and trust my knowledge and my intuition and my ability to assess a situation, come up with a set of choices, choose one path and continue down that path regardless of the outcome and get to the end of a project. And I don't think if I didn't have that experience of forcing myself into those situations that I would be half as good at my job now. Just that teaching myself how to integrate with multicultural teams who sometimes didn't even speak English, and I had to learn how to communicate a very complex engineering principle with them and move a 20-ton machine over the tops of our heads. How do you figure out a form of communication? How do you walk on a job site with different political tensions going on and say, this is what I need, this is why I need it, and convince somebody that you're right when sometimes your news is you now have to spend $100,000 because this part is no good. All of those things that I didn't realize I was learning in the moment, but looking back on it and then looking at what I can do now because of it, huge make in my career that I'm really fortunate that I got to do.